It is actually insane how these small and insignificant looking litter box mistakes can make our cats' lives extremely uncomfortable. Did you know that statistically as far as 50% of cats are displeased with the state of their litter box? It sounds so trivial to us, but to your cat, an improper litter box can lead to immense stress. Seriously, we are not exaggerating here, and even potential health issues. So yeah, litter box for cats is a big deal. So when you're handling your kitty's litter box, make sure you never ever make these mistakes. Mistake number 1. Although cats certainly have cleaner toileting habits than some other pets, they certainly don't poop glitter and rainbows. Some cat parents resort to scented litter to try and cover up the more unpleasant odors that surround the litter box, but that's not a good idea. A cat's sense of smell is 14 times more sensitive than that of a human, and a smell that is mild and pleasant to us can be overwhelming to them. Mistake number 2. Cats often have a strong preference when it comes to the texture of their kitty litter. Remember, every time your cat goes to the bathroom, they not only have to stand in the litter, but they then have to dig around in it afterwards. How it feels on their paws is hugely important. Unfortunately, preferences tend to vary from cat to cat, so there's no hard and fast rule we can give you. But studies show that most cats prefer clumping litter that doesn't produce dust when they dig. Try experimenting with different kinds to see what your fur baby prefers. Mistake number 3. Many cat parents think that they're cleaning the litter box properly if they just scoop it out once a week, but that's not nearly enough. You wouldn't go a week without flushing the toilet, would you? Ideally, the litter should be scooped the moment your cat uses it, but obviously you can't be there 24/7 to keep watch for that. Although, if you're willing to try, we respect your dedication. It should be fine so long as you scoop it at least once a day. Mistake number 4. Scooping isn't the only thing you need to do, however. You also need to wash the box. Once a week, you should empty all of the litter out of the box, even if it looks clean, and scrub out the empty box with soap and water. Just don't use the same sponge you use for the dishes. Then refill it with entirely fresh litter. Mistake number 5. Many cat parents buy a litter box when their fur baby is a kitten, and then never replace it. This is a bad idea. Most litter boxes are made of plastic. On a molecular level, plastic is made up of long strings of molecules, all tangled up together like strings of Christmas lights. This makes it strong, but also means that there are a lot of gaps between individual molecules that odor molecules from your cat's pee and poop can get stuck in. This is especially true if the plastic has scratches in it, like the ones that are likely to develop from a cat digging in their litter box. To avoid the buildup of bad smells, you should replace the box once a year. Remember, even if you can't smell anything, your cat might be able to. Mistake number 6. One of the most annoying things a cat can do is poop just over the edge of the litter box. Seriously? It's right there. Are they trying to make a point, or are they just that lazy? Probably neither. Many people buy litter boxes that are too small for their cats. This is especially likely if the box was purchased when the cat was a kitten. A litter box should be approximately 1.5 times longer than your cat's body. There needs to be room for them to stand in it and poop or pee without having to press themselves against the rim to avoid their butt sticking over the edge. Mistake number 7. Litter box rims are important to ensure that your cat doesn't spray litter everywhere when they're burying their business, but sometimes those rims can be too high, especially for cats who have mobility issues due to age or injury. If an elderly cat stops using the litter box as much, it can be worth investing in one with lower rims. Mistake number 8. Many litter boxes come with hoods or covers over the top, ensuring that the humans in the house don't have to see the contents and, in theory, providing the kitties with a bit of privacy. But although some cats prefer a hooded box, others find having to go into a dark enclosed space every time they need to use the bathroom a bit intimidating. A hood can also cause odors and dust to become trapped in the box. making it less pleasant for your kitty. And of course, not being able to see the contents means that the humans in the house can't tell when the box needs cleaning. Mistake number 9. How much cat litter to use is a fine balance. Too much can cause it to overflow, leaving you with a nasty mess to clean up. But too little is also a problem. As well as clumping around your cat's poop, cat litter is also designed to soak up their pee. If there isn't enough litter to do this, then the pee won't get absorbed and will just sink to the bottom of the tray. Not only is this gross and smelly, but cat pee contains harsh chemicals that can damage your fur baby's paws if they get stuck walking in it. In general, a litter box should be at least 2 inches deep in litter to ensure that everything is hygienic. Mistake number 10. Sometimes you might need to change the type of litter you use, either because the brand got discontinued, or it got too expensive, or because you wanted to go for a more eco-friendly option. Changing the litter all in one go is certainly the easier option, but the sudden change could cause your cat to freak out and start rejecting the box altogether. Instead, start by filling 1/3 of the box with the new litter and the rest with the old. Then, day by day, gradually increase the amount of new litter until the whole box is filled with it. This gives your cat time to get used to the new stuff. Mistake number 11. The placement of a cat's litter box is very important. It shouldn't be placed anywhere with high foot traffic for the same reason that you wouldn't want to go to the bathroom in the middle of a busy street. Choose somewhere easily accessible for your cat, but fairly private, and away from anything that might make loud noises that could cause your cat distress. If you have a dog, also make sure that it's not anywhere that they can easily reach. Not just because the prospect of being walked in on might put your cat off using the box, but also because some dogs, disgustingly enough, have an unfortunate taste for cat poop. And if they accidentally ingest some cat litter while chowing down, it can make them sick. Mistake number 12. Like many animals, cats use their pee and poop to spread chemical markers called pheromones, which act as signposts, letting any other cats in the area know that this is their territory. This can be a problem if a litter box is intended to be used by more than one cat. Some kitties will be absolutely fine sharing a bathroom, but others won't be able to handle peeing somewhere that, in their minds, has a giant property of fluffy, "Trespassers will be scratched" sign outside. Having one litter box for each cat can solve this problem by ensuring that everyone has somewhere to go. Mistake number 13. It's important to remember that there's no real benefit to a cat using the litter box from their perspective. This is something that they do as a favor to their human families. As such, if we make it too difficult, then they just won't bother. Placing a litter box too out of the way, making it so that a cat has to jump over something to get to it, or even just putting it on the top floor can make a cat less likely to use it. If you have multiple floors, try having a box for each floor, and make sure that the box can be easily accessed from the ground. For more common moggy mistakes, check out this video on signs that your cat needs more love and attention than they're currently getting.